If you've spent years in one career and you are finally ready for something different, then this video is for you. We are covering the 9 best careers for people starting over. And none of these require you to go back to school for 4 years or take a huge pay cut just to get in the door. Quick heads up before we jump in, the pay ranges I mention here are general figures, and they are going to vary based on your location, your experience, and the company. So treat these as a starting point for your own research, not a promise of what you will personally make. And if you enjoy this type of content, please hit that like button for me. This helps push this video out to more job seekers like you. Number 1 on our list is bookkeeper. This is a solid option if you are decent with numbers and organized. Even if you've never worked in finance before, you would be helping small businesses track their income, expenses, and accounts. And the cool part is you can do this from a laptop from anywhere with Wi-Fi. A lot of bookkeepers start with a certificate program rather than a degree, which makes this a lower barrier to entry than most finance jobs. And for the pros, it is a low barrier to entry into the finance world. You can often work from home, and once you build a small client base, your income tends to stabilize. I'll go ahead and put up some of the recent salary ranges for this position up on the screen. As for cons, well, it can be repetitive work, and you are on the hook if you make an error on someone's books. And building that first client base does take time. Next is IT support specialist. If you enjoy troubleshooting and do not mind being the person people call when their computer completely freaks out, this one is worth taking a look at. You will be helping people fix software and hardware issues, and you can do it remotely. Certification programs can get you in the door here too, and companies are usually more interested in whether you can actually solve the problem than what your title was in your last job. As for the pros, well, demand is steady since technology is not going anywhere. And most of these positions are remote friendly, and there's a clear path to move into more specialized, higher paying tech roles. I'll throw up the most recent salary ranges for this role up on the screen. As for the cons, well, you will be dealing with frustrated customers. Technology changes fast, so you are always learning, and some roles come with strict call time metrics. Now, real quick, if part of you is watching this thinking, okay, but where would I actually learn something like bookkeeping or IT support without going back to school for years? Well, I'll drop a link below to an online training site that I recommend to all of my viewers who are starting over. I'll put the link in the description and in the pinned comment so you can learn more. Next up is insurance claims adjuster. You would be reviewing claims, checking coverage, and figuring out what a company should actually pay out. Now, it is very detail-heavy work, but a lot of companies hire people without industry experience and train them on the job. As for the pros, well, many companies train you from scratch, the industry is stable, and there's a real path toward higher paying roles with experience. I'll throw up the most recent salary ranges for this role up on the screen. As for cons, the work is detail heavy and it can be repetitive. You may deal with upset policyholders, and learning the terminology takes real effort at first. Number 4, web and UX designer. If you have any interest in how websites and apps look and function, this is one that's worth exploring. You would be designing layouts and user experiences for companies of pretty much every size. Now, a lot of designers build a portfolio through self-paced courses and freelance projects rather than a traditional design degree. As for the pros, it's a creative outlet. Plus, remote and freelance work is very common in this field, and a strong portfolio can matter more than a resume. I'll throw up some of the recent salaries on the screen for you. As for the cons, since it is so popular, this field is pretty competitive. You will need to build a portfolio before anyone hires you, and client feedback rounds can be frustrating. And by the way, if you're the type who learns better by actually doing something instead of sitting through lectures, there's a site I want to point you to. It's called Course Careers, and it covers tech and business training, which honestly overlaps with a bunch of what we're already going through today. Things like IT support and web design. I'll put a link below in the description and in the pinned comment so you can take a look and learn a little bit more. Number 5, real estate agent. This one takes a bit more upfront effort since you will need to get licensed in your state, but plenty of people starting over are drawn to it because of the flexibility and the earning ceiling. You are essentially running your own small business once you get going. As for the pros, you control your own schedule, there is no cap on what you can earn, and you are building something that is genuinely yours. As for the cons, well, the first year or two, if not more, can be pretty slow while you build a client base, and your income is solely based on commission. So it can be a bit inconsistent, and you will need to cover licensing fees up front. Number 6, grant writer. This one is great for people who like to write and want their work to actually mean something. You would be putting together proposals that help nonprofits, schools, and other organizations secure funding. And no specific degree is required, just strong writing skills and the ability to research. As for the pros, you get to work on causes you actually care about. The schedule is often flexible and project-based, and strong writers can eventually freelance across multiple organizations. And I'll go ahead and put up some of the recent salary ranges for this position up here on the screen. Now, as for the cons, well, the work can come in waves, busy stretches followed by slower ones, and rejection is common since not every proposal gets funded, and deadlines can be tight. Number 7, social media manager. If you already spend a lot of time on social media, you might as well get paid for it. And companies need people to run their accounts, plan content, and grow their following. As for the pros, there's no required degree. A strong portfolio can be enough to open doors, and you can often work with multiple clients at once. And I'll put up some of the recent salary ranges for this position up on the screen. As for the cons, platforms and trends change constantly. You are sometimes on call for urgent posts, and results can be hard to predict. Number 8, notary loan signing agent. This is a lesser known one, but it can be a solid side career or even a full-time role. You would be the person who walks buyers and sellers through signing their loan documents. And getting certified is usually relatively quick and inexpensive compared to most careers on this list. As for the pros, certification is pretty quick and it's affordable, and you can work independently. Also, this can be a great side income while you transition into something else. I'll put up some of the recent salary ranges here on the screen. As for the cons, work can be inconsistent at first while you build relationships with title companies. And appointments often happen at night and weekends, and you are responsible for your own scheduling and your own marketing. And if part of you is worried you don't have the experience for any of these, or you just want more structured training before you jump in, well, that's exactly what Course Careers is there for. I'll put a link below in the description and in the pinned comments so you can check them out. Number 9 is recruiter or talent acquisition specialist. If you enjoy talking to people and have any sales instincts, this could be worth exploring. You would be sourcing candidates, screening resumes, and helping companies fill open roles. Now, as for the pros, a lot of recruiters come from completely unrelated backgrounds. Also, the work involves genuine human connection, and strong performers often are rewarded with higher commissions and bonuses. So I'll throw up some of the recent salaries plus commission ranges up here on the screen for you. As for cons, you will get a lot of rejection and ghosting from candidates. Hiring needs can slow down with the economy, and the role often involves hitting specific placement targets. And in most cases, these are 100% commission roles. Now, there's one thing about all of these careers. None of them matter if you can't actually get past the first step, which is getting your resume seen in the first place. Most companies now run applications through an ATS before a human ever looks at them. And a resume that isn't built for ATS gets filtered out before you even get a shot. So if you actually want to put yourself in a position to potentially land one of these roles, then check out my recent video up here, 5 Claude AI resume prompts to beat ATS. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.